regarding a attorney before you who was in a high-risk pregnancy, 7 months, and had a scheduling mishap. And what was proposed for her was jail time and a fine. And I'm wondering if, I think we all like order and structure in the courtroom, but I'm also curious about your response and your perspective about what happened in that situation.
Absolutely. I hope that you have the order that I did on that case. If you don't, I have a copy. I can pass it up. But much of that I found out in the newspaper. I didn't even know who this lawyer was. We had a very difficult child who has a lot of mental health and personal problems, has a family with a lot of problems, who was in custody. The law that you all passed said that case has to be heard within 21 days. We set it for the 20th day. Counsel, who was taken off the Fairfax list because all of our counsel had recused themselves, very difficult family, said she could be there and would be. Spoke to the Commonwealth, got discovery. The night before, at about 5 to 4, she filed a motion to continue it. The law that you all passed said this cannot be continued without good cause. And she said because she took another case and was going to be someplace else. So our clerks called her and said, the case won't be continued. You need to appear either virtually or in person. Many times we have attorneys, they call in because we have to set another date. I'm not going to set another date that she's not going to be available for. She did not. We had the hearing. The mother, who was very difficult to deal with and had some interesting reactions in the past, said to me, well, where's this lawyer? I said, well, did you talk to her? No. She never spoke to me. Did she talk to your daughter? No. And the child just shook her head. No, no. I said to the Commonwealth, what day can you all do this? Do you have counsel's dates? No. We have no dates. We have no dates. We have an emotionally and mental health issue kid in custody, in the detention center, with no lawyer. How do I get her attention? The only way we have it is with show cause, because she didn't respond to my clerks to call in. So I issued a show cause. A show cause is a civil matter. I did not know she was pregnant. I had never met her. I had no idea who she was. The clerks had arranged for her to accept a court appointment because that's how we do it in my court. And so she didn't come. We didn't have anything. So I set the show cause as quick as I could to get her into court so we could get a date. And I asked the Commonwealth, please call her. Let's get a date as soon as possible. This child needs representation. That's what the case is about. Once she came in and explained a few things, I withdrew it. The purpose was to bring her in. And I do have a copy of that order, which I don't know who to give it to. But
right here.
Okay,
yeah.
One of these days.
Okay.
And I was very disappointed with the Post because they had called me. I said, I can't comment on pending case. When the case was over, I said, this is an adult case. This is an order of record. I've sent it to you. Are you going to publish that to have the correct facts? And he said, no, we're done. That case is already gone. Because all it was to have some fantastic news story. Unfortunately, most of those facts that they had, I did not, and were not the correct reason for that to happen. Thank you for asking about that.
Yeah.
Further question? Yeah.
Follow-up. So thank you for providing more context to that. That's very, very helpful. And I think that puts that situation in a better light and so that we can understand that. And